Hello, Dark Sniper here. So I've got another quick tutorial, hopefully quick. We find ourselves in a situation where I have used two textures from a texture pack called Foom 100. And if we look at it, it has a pretty good amount of textures. In fact, if it weren't for slums, this would probably be my favorite texture pack. But beside the point, so I've used two textures from this pack. I've used this one right here, which is a plaster wall 013, and I've used this I-beam rust. So if I want to release this map, I'm going to have to send Foom 100 texture pack with it. And, just sending one pack probably isn't a bad thing. But what if I used two textures from 15 packs? Well, then it starts to become an issue. So how can we resolve this? Well, there is a way, and it's called texture replacement. There's a tool up here in the toolbar, replace textures. Find and replace textures. So what we have to do is we have to find the texture that we want to replace, which would be this wall, and then we have to replace it with another one. Now, one way to do that is to find all the custom textures and replace them with default textures, but that really wouldn't serve our purpose. Another way is to get the textures, export them out, and re-import them into MyLevel. So let's look at this. We have plaster wall. It's in Foom 100 building plaster wall 013. So Foom 100 building plaster wall 013. So there we go. So now if we right click on that and export to PNG, and we just put it in a place where we can find it again, and amongst all our clutter, there we go. Let's just make a new folder, export. And I'm not going to change the name or anything. Save. And then the other texture is Foom 100 trim I-beam rust. So Foom 100 trim I-beam rust. All right. And we'll right click on it, export to PNG, save. All right. Now, if we go to MyLevel, which remember we made the MyLevel package with the animated texture here. If we open that up, MyLevel, and we go to File, Import, we'll find that we are in our export here, the folder we made, and we're going to pick I-beam. I'm just going to call this replaced, just so I know. So I-beam rust, okay, and then File, Import, plaster wall. Okay, so there they are. Now, how do we go about replacing them? We go up to Tools, Replace Texture. So since we're already in MyLevel, not to confuse you, I'm just going to do it backwards. I want to go I-beam rust. This is MyLevel. This is what I want to replace it with. So I select the texture and I set it. Now I go to Foom 100 and I find it, I-beam rust, and I set it over here, the find. And then I hit replace. And now, since I'm in Foom, I'll just do the other one, building wall set. And it may or may not show up as black for you. I don't know why it's doing that, but it's doing it. It's Unreal Editor. MyLevel, plaster wall, set, replace, and we build save. And if we go out of the editor and then restart it. Open our level back up. There's no Foom here because it's in MyLevel. So I don't have to send that package. I can now still just send MyLevel, my lone UNR file, and that'll be sufficient. All right, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, comments, just let me know. Thanks.